It's a hot and humid afternoon in the city of Toronto. We are down by the lakeshore at BMO Field for MLS on TSN. Heading in today, they are 9th in the East on 23 points, 7 outside the playoff places, with 3 games in hand on 6th place Montreal.
Yeah, 4-4-2 formation from Greg Vanney. It's more of that diamond shape to try to get support to Giovinco and Altidore. Haglund and Zabaleta will man that central defensive area for TFC.
Here's the 11 today, named by head coach Dominic Tom.
Yeah, and as we mentioned earlier, NYCFC will be delighted to have David Villa back. Very important players. Also, number 8, Alexander Ring.
Down the right side, Altidore wanted a free kick. Nothing given by the official, and then had a kick out. But Alexander Collins.
This is the one where he kicks out.
And it's a red card for Jozy Altidore. 10 minutes into this game, Altidore sent off. And TFC will play the remainder of this match. A man down. Left fullback Matarrita. The cross goes over the top of Haglund and then drops towards Tinnerholm. Still an opportunity here for David Villa. Fleet forward from David Villa and a fine finish.
New York City spreading the play really well. Ball into box, not cleared particularly well from Justin Morrow, and it was very fortuitous. But then after that, it's all about David Villa.
And David Villa scoring in the 15th. Vasquez finds Sebastian Giovinco. It's tied. Sebastian Giovinco. A quality finish. And the Italian gives TFC away back into this game.
An appetite of their captain, Michael Bradley. This is the end of the goal, but it was his earlier move to step into the play. Really brave thing to do when you've got 10 men. Absolutely terrific. Pressure on Ring there. That was the second one. It was an earlier one where he was even tighter on Maxi Morales, and it allows TFC to win the ball back in a higher area. Vasquez, the man they want on the ball, feeding.
Last week, Delgado loses out that challenge. It's Tajouri Shradi with a strike. Straight through Bono, and New York City are back in front 10 minutes before half-time. And 9th of the season for Tajouri Shradi.
Got to win that. You can't try and nick that. You just clear it, especially when you're up against it. And then Bono, another mistake. Unfortunately, we saw that too often from him this season. Really should do better. Move his feet, get his body behind it. Technically wrong, and it just slips under his body and into the net. Disappointing for TFC. They've been decent in the last few minutes.
Now Osorio. Osorio does really well, stands it up back post. Delgado underneath it. Vasquez with a header. It's tied once again at 2-2, and it's Victor Vasquez from close range.
And then great work from Osorio. Ball up to the back post. Love this header from Delgado. Could easily have tried to force that towards goal, but has composure to just take his time and nod it into an area where he can see his teammate Victor Vasquez. Very brave header. Maybe he gets a kick from that situation. Kick to the face. Stuver has no chance. It's in the back of the net. And he's feeling, I think it's his shoulder. Defensively, way too vulnerable, it seems, to win MLS Cup.
The yellow card coming out here. And Giovinco goes for goal. Stuver able to make the save.
He does again. Just tries to get it over the wall, but Stuver.
Morgan flicks that one back. Joe Ingeberget underneath it, and then it drops down towards Tajouri Shradi. What a strike! His second of the game, and 3 minutes from time. New York City FC might well have taken the points.
Ball forward. Morgan tried to win it, take it up the field, couldn't do that, and then Berget does really well, and Nick Haglund stops him from clearing it to safety. It's not a great header from Ashton Morgan, but Berget does tremendous as it drops to Ismail Tajouri Shradi.
And New York City heading home to the Big Apple with all 3 points. The referee blows the whistle. It is full time. Toronto FC's unbeaten run comes to an end. They lose by 3 goals to 2 against New York City FC.